Call the meeting of the Whittier Regional VOTEC School Committee to order. Call the roll, please.
Mr. Early,
Yes.
Ms. Sullivan, Mr. Rossi,
Here.
Ms. Coppinger,
Yes.
Mr. Lai,
Yes.
Mr. Fitzgerald,
Yes.
Mr. Murphy,
Yep.
Mr. Paglia,
Yes.
Ms. Lowell, Mr. Bowe, Ms. True,
Yes.
Ms. O'Connor,
Yes.
Mr. Slabowski,
Yes.
and the chair.
Here. Well, please join us for the Pledge of Allegiance. Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. First item on the agenda is the holiday float.
So, again, with the holiday float, our first parade was in Haverhill, 3 weeks ago. And of course, we won grand prize. I really want to thank Paul Murray, the art department, and really it's a team effort. It's HVAC, it's electronics, robotics, it's carpentry. They really did an amazing job on it, and I think we're going to go take a walk down there to see it. I will say they don't just do the Haverhill parade. They do the Merrimack parade, and they did the Amesbury parade. They did. Yes. So it was a really, a lot of work goes into it, and a lot of people saw it over the last few weeks. So, thank you.
We doing that now?
Yeah.
Okay. The committee will be in recess for 10 minutes.
Committee will be back in order. Those attending tonight's meeting should be aware that the meeting is being audio and video recorded by Whittier Tech. Any audience members who wish to record any part of the meeting must inform the chairperson who will announce the recording. This is to comply with the Mass Wiretap statute. First item on the agenda, public comment. Is there anyone here for public comment? Public comment? Is there any written public comment submitted?
We did not receive any.
All right. Seeing none, next item on the agenda. Approval of minutes, November 5th, 2025, minutes of the regular school committee meeting. Is there a motion?
Motion to approve the November 5th school committee meeting minutes.
By Mr. Murphy,
Second.
seconded by Mr. Fitzgerald. Any discussion? Seeing none, please call the roll.
Mr. Early,
Yes.
Ms. Sullivan,
Yes.
Mr. Rossi.
Yes.
Ms. Coppinger.
Yes.
Ms. Delai.
Yes.
Mr. Fitzgerald.
Yes.
Mr. Murphy,
Yes.
Mr. Paglia.
Yes.
Ms. Lowell.
Yes.
Mr. Bowe.
Yes.
Ms. True.
Yes.
Ms. O'Connor.
Yes.
Mr. Slabowski.
Yes.
And the chair.
Yes, passes. Payments of bills, financial report, treasurer's report from November. Is there a motion?
Motion to approve?
Motion by Ms. True,
Second.
seconded by Mr. Murphy. Any discussion? Seeing none, please call the roll.
Mr. Early.
Yes.
Ms. Sullivan.
Yes.
Mr. Rossi.
Yes.
Ms. Coppinger.
Yes.
Ms. Delai.
Yes.
Mr. Fitzgerald.
Yes.
Mr. Murphy.
Yes.
Mr. Paglia.
Yes.
Ms. Lowell.
Yes.
Mr. Bowe.
Yes.
Ms. True.
Yes.
Ms. O'Connor.
Yes.
Mr. Slabowski.
Yes.
And the chair.
Yes, passes. Communication, student representative report, Richard DeChico.
Good evening, Mr. Chairman, Superintendent Lynch, and the members of the school committee. Finishing off our fall sports season, the football team finished the season with its second consecutive trip to the vocational Super Bowl. Although the team did not come away with a victory, they battled hard, just as they had all season. Their success was driven by strong senior leadership and Coach Bradley's unwavering determination. Now getting into the winter sports, more than 70 players are currently rostered across our basketball teams. It has been a great first week of tryouts for the varsity and JV teams, and the freshman group begins this week. The program is preparing for 2 scrimmages against Acton Boxborough and Waltham High School before its regular season games versus Lowell Catholic on Friday. The girls basketball team has a great mix of veteran and young players. The team scrimmaged Georgetown and Triton this week, getting ready for the start of the season. Over 80 students are participating in wrestling, approximately 65 boys and 15 girls. This marks the team's first season competing in Division I North. After a strong first week of practice, the athletes are preparing for their first boys and girls varsity tournament this Saturday at Salem High School in New Hampshire. Moving on to clubs. The student government has been busy planning winter activities. Members are working closely with class advisors to raise funds so that prom and graduation are more affordable for every student. They are also planning a Winter Spirit Week or a Powder Puff game, hopefully, and are eagerly organizing the annual student-faculty basketball game scheduled for March. In November, 2 members of the Multicultural Club gave a presentation about their hometown of Bani in the Dominican Republic. The club enjoyed learning about this beautiful region. Another member led a bachata and meringue dance lesson. The club also kicked off its Coats for Kids drive, which runs until January 9th. Students and staff are encouraged to bring gently used coats or jackets to the collection box on the 3rd floor mezzanine. The chess club continues to meet every Tuesday after school. Membership remains steady at 20+ students, including many new 9th graders. The club competed its first tournament before Thanksgiving break. Members of the Interact Club have been very active, volunteering at numerous community events, including the Rotary Club's Veterans Breakfast at Haverhill Country Club, the YMCA/United Way Gratitude Project, community meals at Haverhill Citizen Center, and creating holiday cards for nursing homes. The National Technical Honor Society held its induction ceremony on Monday, December 8th. 30 juniors and 3 seniors were inducted. The ceremony recognizes students who maintain a 3.8 GPA, demonstrate strong academic performance, uphold excellent conduct, and complete a rigorous application process. Inducted members are expected to continue serving as leaders in the school and community while completing 16 hours of community service. On November 8th, Skills USA hosted its 2nd annual Veterans Days breakfast. With approximately 100 veterans in attendance, guest speakers from Honor Flight New England and Anger's Gift delivered moving presentations. Skills USA students demonstrated a flag folding ceremony, an original rendition created by English teacher Miss Terry Bragg. 12 students and 3 advisors attended the Fall State Leadership Conference in November. Vocational areas are getting ready for districts, while students are working with instructors on leadership competitions such as the American Spirit Award, Career Pathway Showcase, and Community Service. For the Yearbook Club, the senior portrait deadline has passed. Page layout for the senior section will begin soon, and fall sports layouts are currently underway. The Poetry Club now meets weekly rather than bi-weekly. The group includes both freshmen and seniors. Meetings typically begin with time to write and talk, followed by sharing and peer critique. The Environmental Club is developing a new project for display in the library, focusing on the environmental impact of real versus artificial holiday trees. The club will launch a What is Your Nature Resolution initiative, inviting members of the school community to write their 2026 nature-friendly goals on ornaments to be hung on a holiday tree in the library. The Ski and Snowboard Club is excited for its first trip this year to Pleasant Mountain, Maine, on Saturday, January 10th. With early snowfall, they are anticipating an excellent day on the slopes. Peer-to-Peer Club recently wrapped up a highly successful towel and blanket drive for MSPCA, collecting 16 bags of donations. Members will meet again next week to discuss possibly organizing a sock drive for the homeless after winter break. The Journalism Club received positive feedback on the first issue of the Wildcat magazine and is using that input as they prepare for the second issue, scheduled for publication on December 19th. Current articles in process include topics such as the float, winter break plans, the gift of gratitude, and a shop spotlight. Peer leaders volunteered at open house and parent-teacher conferences. In the new year, they will assist with freshman shop selection and any additional needs that arise. The Drama Club is preparing for its spring musical, The Addams Family. Auditions will be held this week with callbacks scheduled for Thursday, December 18th. The cast list will be posted before the holiday break, and rehearsals will begin in January. Members are excited to get started. Students in Art Club have been exploring a variety of media, including chalk, oil pastels, watercolor paints, charcoal, and clay. And in November, Key Club volunteered at the annual Hole-in-One fundraiser at Garrison Golf Center and wrote more than 200 Thanksgiving cards for Meals on Wheels programs in Amesbury and Newburyport, as well as for Port Healthcare and Newburyport. The club is currently creating holiday cards for the same organizations. That is the student report. Thank you.
Thank you. Good job as always. Next item on the agenda, Principal Assistant Superintendent Report, Mr. Leganis.
Good evening, Mr. Chairman, Superintendent Lynch, rest of the school committee members, and Ricky, great job in the report as usual. Whittier's fall sports season has officially concluded, as you heard, and I want to extend my congratulations to the students, the coaches, the parents, the guardians, and the Booster Club for making it another outstanding season. A special shout out goes out to all the coaches for their dedication and leadership, as well as the Booster Club, Mrs. McNulty, who's been, if you've noticed in the shack, she's been recruiting other parents, so it's awesome to see that, and our family is growing. So thank you to all. The future is bright. The Boosters Banquet is tomorrow night. It will be held tomorrow at 6 o'clock to 8 p.m. And again, hopefully a great night there. And also Parents' Night, that was on November 20th, was a success with a strong turnout for the parents and the freshman students this year. Parents and guardians were reintroduced. We had a pilot last year, a pre-scheduling, and it worked out just fine this year on a Google Calendar, and it was great because the parents and guardians were able to schedule certain times so they didn't overlap, and it worked out great. No complaints in the morning in the emails. The tours for the 8th grade students are set to conclude, if you believe it or not, next week before our holiday break. Also, our holiday fund is in full swing, making a significant impact each year by easing the challenges faced by our students and their families. Thanksgiving was a success. We helped out 80 families with $75 market basket cards. And for the winter holiday, I want to thank all that has contributed so far. Also, a special thanks goes out to Kara Cosmos and Cheryl Began, the guidance department, and the foundation committee for coordinating the process, as well as staff members who have generously donated. And if you're interested, our website, the foundation website, whittiertech.org. But thank you if you've done that. Also, as you just toured the float, Whittier took best overall float at the Haverhill 61st Annual Santa Parade on November 23rd. The Island of Misfit Toys was brought to life, and special thanks goes out to our art teacher, Paul Murray, in our art program, who worked hand in hand with carpentry shop, like Superintendent Lynch said, the carpentry shop, HVAC, electrical, metal fab, and masonry. Just an amazing structure, and it seems to be getting better every year. On Wednesday, November 19th, we hosted our first community service fair right in the main lobby. During school lunches, we had 15 organizations come in to meet with students as they learn about the opportunities available and possibly sign up for making a difference with community service. So that was nice. Also, the dental assisting program organized a hygiene fundraiser drive last month, led by instructor Caitlin DeVoe and grade 11 students Skylar Sear, who is also our November Student of the Month. This community service initiative secured enough donations to make 300 bags with hygiene products. They were partnered with Whittier Tech's Interact Club and Haverhill's YMCA to hand out the hygiene bags and Thanksgiving meals to over 400 families. So amazing stuff as well. Again, auditions, as you heard, this week for our 2026 spring performance. If you want to pencil in the Adams Family, and again, we're going to have that starts on March 20th, March 21st, and also March 22nd. And then, of course, on the Friday, we have a Friday night show at 7, the Saturday night show at 7, then Sundays the afternoon at 2 p.m. So you can pencil that in from now. Progress reports, if you can believe it, term 2 is coming. It's this Friday. We have our progress reports on December 12th, Friday. Also, staff is preparing for that Monday, the following Monday, before our half day, and we go off to the holiday season. Our potluck staff will be held on Monday, December 22nd, up in the curriculum office. Fun day. People bring in different types of dishes, and it's there from the morning till we leave the place in the afternoon. Early release day, again, is Tuesday, December 23rd, bless you, and at 10:44 a.m., bless you. And students will follow week 2, periods 5 through 8, and then we go off to our holiday vacation, Monday, Tuesday, half day, and then holiday. And then it sounds like a long time, but we get back, I believe that Monday, January 5th, just the way the calendar is and the way New Year's is. So that's all I have for you.
Thank you. Any questions?
Thank you. Have a great night.
Thank you. Next item on the agenda, Business Manager, Ms. Cosmas.
Good evening, Mr. Chairman, members of the committee, and Superintendent Lynch. I have a few things for you tonight. As I mentioned at the last meeting, I would bring a transfer request, and the reason that you're going to see that it's there for salaries, when we did the FY26 budget, we had not yet finalized the contracts, mostly the teachers and the support staff. And so we had placed additional funds into the instructional line kind of as a reserve because we did not know where we were going to come out. So once the contracts were settled, obviously the contracts were higher than the 3% we had budgeted, so we need to adjust some of the salary lines. So the transfer in your packet will do that. And they will align to the contractual rates as well as attrition changes and lane changes. And why it's important to do that is for when I prepare the budget, it carries forward the balances from the prior year. So I want to start with the correct balances and then put in the contractual increases based on that. So that is a transfer. I respectfully request your approval.
Is there a motion to approve the FY26 salary transfers?
Motion to approve the FY26
Motion by
salary
Mr.
transfers.
Murphy, seconded by Ms. Coppinger. Any questions, discussion? Seeing none, please call the roll.
Mr. Early?
Yes.
Ms. Sullivan?
Yes.
Mr. Rossi?
Abstain?
Ms. Coppinger?
Yes.
Ms. Delai?
Yes.
Mr. Fitzgerald?
Yes.
Mr. Murphy?
Yes.
Mr. Paglia?
Yes.
Ms. Lowell?
Yes.
Mr. Bowe?
Yes.
Ms. True?
Yes.
Ms. O'Connor?
Yes.
Mr. Slabowski?
Abstain?
And the chair.
Yes, passes.
Thank you. Also, for your information, an RFP was issued in October. We had to replace a water heater that was located in the northern part of the building. Out of 6 bids received, Burke and Sons Plumbing and Heating was the lowest responsible bidder and was awarded a contract for $74,354.
How much did you budget for it?
I didn't. That was something that we didn't expect it to go.
They
So
were
it's,
tight bids too,
so we used that capital account. Some of the things we were able to do at the end of
not
last
from the
year.
chiller.
Not from the chiller. Also, in your packet is a letter outlining donations we've received for the past several months. As always, we are very fortunate and grateful to be the recipient of donations from many generous individuals and businesses. And in accordance with school committee policy, and as outlined in the memo in this month's packet, respectfully request that the school committee accept the 8 donations totaling $45,950.
Is there a motion to accept?
Motion to accept.
Motion by Ms. Lowell, seconded by Ms. O'Connor. Any discussion? Seeing none, please call vote.
Mr. Early?
Yes.
Ms. Sullivan?
Yes.
Mr. Rossi?
Yes.
Ms. Coppinger?
Yes.
Ms. Delai?
Yes.
Mr. Fitzgerald?
Yes.
Mr. Murphy?
Yes.
Mr. Paglia?
Yes.
Ms. Lowell?
Yes.
Mr. Bo?
Yes.
Ms. True?
Yes.
Ms. O'Connor?
Yes.
Mr. Slabowski?
Yes.
And the chair.
Yes. Thank you to everyone who donated. Thank you for your generosity. Back to
Finally,
you, Ms. Cosmos.
finally, in your packet, you will see a revised budget calendar. I had a couple of the dates wrong. So January and February have been corrected to January 14th and February 25th respectively.
Is there a motion to approve the amended calendar?
Move to approve the amended calendar?
Motion by Ms. Coppinger, seconded by Ms. True. Any discussion? Seeing none, call the roll.
Mr. Early?
Yes.
Ms. Sullivan?
Yes.
Mr. Rossi?
Yes.
Ms. Coppinger?
Yes.
Ms. Delai?
Yes.
Mr. Fitzgerald?
Yes.
Mr. Murphy?
Yes.
Mr. Paglia?
Yes.
Ms. Lowell?
Yes.
Mr. Bo?
Yes.
Ms. True?
Yes.
Ms. O'Connor?
Yes.
Mr. Slabowski?
Yes.
And the chair.
Yes, passes.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
And I hope that everybody has very happy holidays.
Thank you.
Takes care of you too.
Next item on the agenda, reports and recommendations of the superintendent.
Good evening, Mr. Chairman, members of the committee. On Thursday, November 6th, I attended the Rotary Club's Veteran Breakfast at the Haverhill Country Club. We had 2 students, Lila Combs and Ariana Manzano, that were the singers for America the Beautiful and the national anthem, and I really couldn't have been more proud. They really hit it out of the ballpark, and people were very impressed. So it's great when we go to an event like this and our kids really shine, and it was one of those days. On Friday, November 7th, I attended the one-act play. It was a very special night where so many of our kids were able to work together and come up with an amazing program. This was student-led. Obviously, they had their drama teacher with them, but the students really were the driving force for this play. And I want to thank the advisor, Elaine Bucher, for all of her hard work. It was really special, and it's really special because the kids were the ones driving the work in the play, and I really couldn't have been more impressed. On Saturday, November 8th, I attended the Veterans Breakfast here at Whittier Tech. It was an amazing morning, and I want to thank our Skills USA advisors and students in the culinary department. It was a tremendous success. In fact, one of the veterans, as they were walking out, said this was the best veterans event they've ever attended. And I do think what made it even a little bit more special is Miss Bragg's folding ceremony. She worked with the kids, and the kids folded a flag, and there was different parts to it, and it was really special, and I just really want to thank Ms. Bragg for doing that. On Monday, November 10th, and Monday, December 8th, I attended the subcommittee meeting of the school building committee. At the meeting, we did an overview of the work that's been going on and looked ahead to the future. We will be meeting again on December 15th at 6 o'clock. On Wednesday, November 12th, I attended the municipal working group meeting at Northern Essex. At that meeting, we discussed submitting names to the school committee for their nominations for the Regional Agreement Amendment Committee, and that is, you will have that before you today. The group will continue to meet quarterly to get updates on the progress of the school building committee, budget, and any other Whittier Tech interests. On Wednesday, November 12th through Friday, November 14th, I attended the MASC-MASS conference along with Joanna True and Carol Sullivan. I thought the conference was very good, and I think there's some ongoing educational issues that we do need to keep our eye on, but it was a really good event. On Wednesday, November 19th, I attended the school building committee. It was our first meeting. We do have three school committee members that are a part of the school building committee. We'll be meeting Monday night at 6 at the Poets Inn. We'll be discussing enrollment trends and the possible enrollment for a new building. On Thursday, November 20th, I hosted the area superintendent's meeting here at Whittier. The superintendents from Ipswich, Triton, Haverhill, and Newburyport were in attendance. On Tuesday, November 25th, I met with Northern Essex CFO Mike McCarthy and President Lane Glenn's Chief of Staff Jen Ball, along with Principal Laganis. On Wednesday, December 3rd through Friday, December 5th, I attended the Case Leadership Conference along with Kelly Fay and Katrina Jensen. This was an amazing conference where they talked about federal funding issues that we're going to be dealing with, leadership development, and good teaching practices were all discussed at this conference. On Tuesday, December 9th, I met with John Lavoie, Superintendent of Greater Lawrence, regarding the pros and cons of owning your own bus fleet. And then today, I attended the Merrimack Valley Roundtable. The focus on this meeting today was on communication strategies, especially in a crisis, and how to handle those communications and make sure you're keeping the public informed. And that is all I have for you tonight.
Thank you, Madam Superintendent. Any questions for the superintendent? Mr. Early?
You said Greater Lawrence, what do they wanna get their own bus system?
I think they were just interested to see, how we do it, how we handle it, what the costs are.
They must have stopped it when you told them what the cost is.
Anyone
Thank you.
else? Seeing none. Next item on the agenda, old business. There is no old business posted. First item on the agenda is the school committee RAAC membership. Mr. Fitzgerald has offered to serve on that. That's the only one I had. I will offer to do it as well. Not that I want to, but at least that's two. Is there anyone else that would be willing to do it? Seeing none, I guess half isn't that bad. We got 2 out of 4 spots filled. We'd need a motion to appoint myself and Mr. Fitzgerald to the RAAC committee. If someone wants to make that as a motion.
I'll make a motion that we nominate you and, Scott and
Ron Fitzgerald.
Ron. Jeez, total blank. As the members of the RAC.
Is there a second?
Second.
Seconded by Ms. True.
I have a quick question.
Yep.
I might wanna be on it with you.
Okay. Well, you'd have to make that decision.
Yeah, I will. I do.
Okay. Do you want to,
Good.
you're willing to do it as well?
Yep.
Okay. Do you want to amend your motion
I will
to
amend the motion.
add Mr. Slavosky and Mr. Early?
Yes.
All right. Oh, yeah. What did we discuss about more than one representative from a city or town? I think that might be a problem, Mr. Early.
I'll step down, thank you.
I'll step up.
Caesar, you're interested?
We don't
Okay.
need any more headaches.
Okay, so do you have the corrected, Ms. Lowell's corrected motion now?
So it's amended to add
Mike.
Caesar.
Caesar and Kurt.
And Kurt, yeah.
Yeah. So it'll be me, Ron, Caesar, and Kurt.
Right.
Any further discussion? I think that's, nobody's from the same community. We're good. Call the roll.
Mr. Early,
Yes.
Ms. Sullivan.
Yes.
Mr. Rossi.
Yes.
Ms. Coppinger.
Yes.
Ms. Delai.
Yes.
Mr. Fitzgerald.
Yes.
Mr. Murphy.
Yes.
Mr. Paglia.
Yes.
Ms. Lowell.
Yes.
Mr. Bowe.
Yes.
Ms. True.
Yes.
Ms. O'Connor.
Yes.
Mr. Slavosky.
Yes.
And the chair.
Yes, passes. Next item on the agenda is the Amesbury rep for the school building committee. Where they're looking, as their representative that they originally appointed resigned, to appoint, asking us to appoint Nick Wheeler to the school building committee. Is there a motion to do that?
Motion to approve Nick Wheeler to the school building. committee.
Motion to appoint Nick Wheeler to the school building committee by Ms. Lowell, seconded by Mr. Fitzgerald. Any discussion? Seeing none, please call the roll.
Mr. Early,
Yes.
Ms. Sullivan.
Yes.
Mr. Rossi.
Yes.
Ms. Coppinger.
Yes.
Ms. Delai.
Yes.
Mr. Fitzgerald.
Yes.
Mr. Murphy.
Yes.
Mr. Paglia.
Yes.
Ms. Lowell.
Yes.
Mr. Bowe.
Yes.
Ms. True.
Yes.
Ms. O'Connor.
Yes.
Mr. Slavosky.
Yes.
And the chair.
Yes, passes. Next item on the agenda is the RAAC nominees and alternates from the cities and towns. Since it's a school committee subcommittee, we have to appoint the representatives and the alternates. The cities submitted the following. For Amesbury, Mayor Gove as the representative with Claudel Frederick as the alternate. Georgetown has not submitted a representative, so they will not have one until they do that. Groveland has submitted Jason Naves as the representative, and the alternate is Rebecca Oldham. Haverhill has submitted Mayor Barrett as the representative with no alternate. Ipswich has submitted Thomas Younger as the representative with Charles Serpitsky as the alternate. Merrimack has submitted Chris Manny as the representative with Carol McLeod as the alternate. Newbury has submitted William DeMayo as the representative and Tracy Blaze as the alternate. Newburyport has submitted Mayor Reardon as the representative with no alternate. Rowley has submitted Cliff Pierce as the representative and Bernard Cullen as the alternate. Salisbury has submitted Neil Harrington as the representative with no alternate, and West Newbury has submitted Angus Jennings as the representative and the alternate Chris Weil. Is there a motion to approve those?
So moved.
Motion by Mr. Murphy, seconded by
Second.
Mr. Rossi. Any discussion on that? Seeing none, please call the roll.
Mr. Early?
Yes.
Ms. Sullivan?
Yes.
Mr. Rossi?
Yes.
Ms. Coppinger?
Yes.
Mr. Lai?
Yes.
Mr. Fitzgerald?
Yes.
Mr. Murphy?
Yes.
Mr. Paglia?
Yes.
Ms. Lowell?
Yes.
Mr. Bo?
Yes.
Ms. True?
Yes.
Ms. O'Connor?
Yes.
Mr. Slavoski?
Yes.
And the chair.
Yes, passes. Items not reasonably anticipated by the chair, 48 hours. I actually need a suspension of the rules. It's in the policy section, policy IKFE, but there's a deadline that we have to pass this by the end of December. So can somebody make a motion to suspend the rules for that?
I make a motion.
Motion by Mr. Early to
Seconded.
suspend the rules, seconded by Ms. Lowell. Please call the roll.
Mr. Early?
Yes.
Ms. Sullivan?
Yes.
Mr. Rossi?
Yes.
Ms. Coppinger?
Yes.
Mr. Lai?
Yes.
Mr. Fitzgerald?
Yes.
Mr. Murphy?
Yes.
Mr. Paglia?
Yes.
Ms. Lowell?
Yes.
Mr. Bo?
Yes.
Ms. True?
Yes.
Ms. O'Connor?
Yes.
Mr. Slavoski?
Yes.
And the chair.
Yes, rules are suspended. Policy IKFE, competency determination. Madam Superintendent, did you want to say anything about that? I know it's in the packet.
Yeah, it is in the packet. Katrina Jensen and Dr. Kelly Fay have worked really hard on this. This is something that has to be submitted to DESE by the end of the month. As you know, there's still a lot of talk about what we're gonna look at for competency determination, but this is what they're asking for this year. So, I think at the last meeting, I said, stay tuned, stay tuned.
Is there a motion to approve policy IKFE? Motion by Ms. Fitzgerald, seconded by Ms. True. Any discussion?
Just a clarification, so we're approving this on the first reading, that's the suspension of the rules?
Yes. It had to be
Yep.
approved by the end of the month, yeah.
Can I ask one question?
Yep.
So just on the appeal process, it seems like if you get the appeal and the appeal's denied, that student can then, work to still pass the course and then even reappeal.
Yes.
If they think they have something there. So
Yes.
there's so many different options.
Yes.
Great, thank you.
Any other questions, discussion? Seeing none, please call the roll.
Mr. Early?
Yes.
Ms. Sullivan?
Yes.
Mr. Rossi?
Yes.
Ms. Coppinger?
Yes.
Mr. Lai?
Yes.
Mr. Fitzgerald?
Yes.
Mr. Murphy?
Yes.
Mr. Paglia?
Yes.
Ms. Lowell?
Yes.
Mr. Bo?
Yes.
Ms. True?
Yes.
Ms. O'Connor?
Yes.
Mr. Slavoski?
Yes.
And the chair.
Passes, yes. Move back to the regular schedule of business, reports of special committee, executive, there isn't, instructional personnel, none listed, plant operations, none listed, salary and negotiation, Mr. Early, I think you have the minutes from November 19th, 2025 listed.
Yes, we had a meeting November 19th in regards to hiring a trainer. And I'm gonna defer this to the superintendent for the simple reason she did an interview on this, and we didn't really have a lot of options.
All right, right, so let's do the minutes first, and then we'll go to the job descriptions. Is there a motion to approve the minutes?
the minutes of November 9th salary negotiations.
Motion by Mr. Murphy, seconded by Ms. True. Any discussion? Seeing none, call the roll on the minutes.
Mr. Early,
Yes.
Ms. Sullivan.
Yes.
Mr. Rossi.
Yes.
Ms. Coppinger.
Yes.
Ms. Delai.
Yes.
Mr. Fitzgerald.
Yes.
Mr. Murphy.
Yes.
Mr. Paglia.
Yes.
Ms. Lowell.
Yes.
Mr. Bo.
Yes.
Ms. True.
Yes.
Ms. O'Connor.
Yes.
Mr. Slabowski.
Yes.
And the chair.
Yes, passes. Job description for the athletic trainer. Did you want to say something about that, Madam Superintendent?
Sure. So we've had a trainer here at Whittier Tech, Mr. Crevetti, for over 15 years. And he's truly an amazing athletic trainer. So he decided after football season that he really needed to spend a little bit more time with his family. He gave us plenty of time. We have posted the position for the salary that he had as a stipend salary. We didn't get any applicants. And then after having some discussions actually at the MASS conference with some athletic trainers, they really said that you need to look at that salary. And then I've also reached out to a few clinics and to see what the best avenue for us would be. And then the discussion really was, do you contract it out, or do you have somebody of your own at the school? And we have been really lucky to have somebody here at the school. So this is the job description. Again, he has been here 15 years, so we didn't really have to do a job description. But we did post this position on the anticipation that we'll be able to move forward with it after tonight. Mr. Crevetti has said that he will stay on and help us out until we have somebody on board.
Is there a motion to approve the job description?
Motion to approve the job description.
Ms. Lowell, is there a
Second.
second? Second by Ms. Coppinger. Any discussion? Mr. Early.
I was surprised we only got one applicant for that salary. I mean, that's a great salary, but yet, it's a tough job, a lot of hours. It's not a 8 to 4 job. You don't really have a life, your life's gonna be Whittier. And, we're very fortunate from talking to the superintendent that we were able to get somebody that's pretty qualified for it. Thank you.
Mr. Lai?
Could you, just share with us what the difference is between what is currently being paid, I guess it sounds like as a stipend, and what's being offered?
That's what his stipend was, right? Yeah, the stipend was 33,000, so,
Okay.
yeah,
And the salaries range is 70 to 80?
yeah.
Okay. And you have a funding source identified to cover the gap?
Yes.
Thank you.
Ms. True, then Mr. Murphy.
I just want to comment that I read through the description and I was really impressed by the amount of responsibility that this person has. They have a great deal of responsibility. They are the first person to respond when a student is injured at a game. They have responsibilities after that, and the things that they have to do after determining that a student is unable to play or needs medical assistance. So it's a lot, and I just wanted to mention that I thought it was a great deal of responsibility that they have.
Mr. Murphy?
Is this position strictly during the school season, September to June?
There'd be some times in the week before, or 2 weeks
Yeah.
before and 2 weeks after
Okay,
is,
to
yeah,
prepare and
Right.
wind down.
right.
Okay, thank you.
Anyone else? Ms. Lowell?
Yeah, just from my perspective I worked with Mr. Crevetti through the years, particularly through the nurse's office and managing concussions and physicals and all those things. And it was a very demanding job. And given his position as a teacher and the additional responsibilities of the athletic trainer, it's two people, it's two jobs. He was doing the job, from my perspective, of two people, because it was all day and through the evening and weekends, and, it's a lot. And I think it's a fair minimum salary range of 70 to 80,000 for really what the job really entails, and will the students and the athletes and parents and the school will really benefit from having a full-time athletic trainer who can really focus on the athletic program and be a big support to the coaches and the nurses and the work they have to do.
Seeing none, call the roll.
Mr. Early?
Yes.
Ms. Sullivan?
Yes.
Mr. Rossi?
Yes.
Ms. Coppinger?
Yes.
Ms. Delai?
Yes.
Mr. Fitzgerald?
Yes.
Mr. Murphy?
Yes.
Mr. Paglia?
Yes.
Ms. Lowell?
Yes.
Mr. Bo?
Yes.
Ms. True?
Yes.
Ms. O'Connor?
Yes.
Mr. Slavoski?
Yes.
And the chair.
Yes, passes. Next item on the agenda is policy. Mr. Fitzgerald, I think there's minutes from November 5th, 2025 that you need for approval.
Yes. Looking for approval for the minutes.
It's a motion by Mr. Fitzgerald to approve November 5th, 2025 policy subcommittee meeting. Seconded by Ms. Coppinger. Any discussion? Seeing none, please call the roll.
Mr. Early?
Yes.
Ms. Sullivan?
Yes.
Mr. Rossi?
Yes.
Ms. Coppinger?
Yes.
Ms. Delai?
Yes.
Mr. Fitzgerald?
Yes.
Mr. Murphy?
Yes.
Mr. Paglia?
Yes.
Ms. Lowell?
Yes.
Mr. Bo?
Yes.
Ms. True?
Yes.
Ms. O'Connor?
Yes.
Mr. Slavoski?
Yes.
And the chair.
Yes, passes. All right, back to you, Mr. Fitzgerald.
And I want to make a motion to approve the first reading of the minutes for for AC, GBE, BC, JJE, KBE, ECAB, KI, EFEA, and KBG.
Is there a second?
Second?
Second by Ms. O'Connor. Any discussion on those policies?
He may have missed JJE.
I thought I said JJE. Did I miss it?
Add JJE. Whatever policies are listed in the agenda minus policy AKFE. IKFE,
Yeah.
sorry. Discussion? Seeing none, just the first reading, call the roll.
Mr. Early?
Yes.
Ms. Sullivan?
Yes.
Mr. Rossi?
Yes.
Ms. Coppinger?
Yes.
Ms. Delai?
Yes.
Mr. Fitzgerald?
Yes.
Mr. Murphy?
Yes.
Mr. Paglia?
Yes.
Ms. Lowell?
Yes.
Mr. Bo?
Yes.
Ms. True?
Yes.
Ms. O'Connor?
Yes.
Mr. Slavoski?
Yes.
And the chair.
Yes, passes. Executive session, none posted. I want to wish everyone, hope everyone has a good holiday season with their families. We'll see everyone back at the first of the year, and then I also want to wish Ms. Delai best of luck. I know it's her final meeting here. Best of luck for her new challenge. Is there a motion to adjourn?
So moved.
Motion by Mr.
Second.
Fitzgerald, seconded by Mr. Rossi. All in favor of adjournment? Say aye.
Aye.
Anybody opposed? Seeing none, we are adjourned.